Hello, it's Tuesday the 1st of June, which means it's the first day of whatever-a-thon and clear your shit. I have started reading. I started Witches Steeped in Gold. This is my largest book on my TBR, so I thought with me having the week off, start with my big book. I'm just under a quarter of the way through it, on page 95. I'm attempting tabs this month. I'm going to see how it goes. It's okay at the moment. We've been introduced to some characters that are going to be important. There are two warriors who I keep getting mixed up, hence the two tabs, because I'm not sure if they're both love interests or if it's one love interest that and one warrior who I'm just not realising has the same name. And that sounds really bad, but that's because I kind of lose track of the warrior with Irea, or Ira as she's known as. When she meets the Doyen, I lose track of where he is. And I forget if Jasmine had brought any warriors with her. She had mentioned a few names, but I was like, I don't think this is the same person, so I'm thinking it's the same warrior. And I'm thinking he is a love interest. For which girl, I have no idea. I know these two, it says in the synopsis they're meant to enter a deadly alliance. I can't see how at the moment. Yes, okay. The magic, I'm still not sure of the magic system or the vocations, but, well, families, but there is a list at the back. I will definitely be going back and forward to that one I have already. There is also at the front the orders, so I'm guessing like they're really important people, and they are, because they've already been mentioned, a couple of them. It's yeah, that's all I can say at the moment. Yeah, that's all I can say at the moment. Maddie is doing sprints. She's just started. I've got it on silent so you can't hear it. But my plan is to reach about 50% of this today. So over my 220. Not by much though. I think it'd be like 270 something. So only 50 extra pages. But if I can get to that, I'll be very happy. And then I can just have this read by Thursday, hopefully. But yeah, I have the week off. I have no plans for tomorrow. So if I wake up in time, I might just put on some old sprints and read again. But yeah, that is my update for now. I will update you where I get to later on today. Tuesday evening, 10:10 to be exact. I am now 55% of the way through, which is Steeped in Gold. The plot has picked up significantly now. You kind of, I can kind of see where the plot may go. However, I'm still not enjoying it too much. It's an easy read, and I'm liking the magic aspect of it. And if it was two separate plots, one where you had a girl whose parents had been killed and she was going for revenge, and the other one who turns out is going for revenge because, spoiler, her mother let her sister die and she seriously isn't bothered, I would be happy about that. It's the fact that you're trying to join these two together and the plan's like, well, we've got to do this. Well, this one can't do that for fear of her own death, and this one refuses to do that. I'm enjoying the side characters a lot as well, especially the ones who are with Iria. I really like that friendship element of it. That's actually one of my tabs. Yes, I'm attempting to tab books this month. I'm hoping it will help me with thoughts. I do have a colour. I have had to create a system. That's my system at the moment, so I still have 3 tabs left. But I'm literally just tabbing as I go. Is it helping me with my decision for this book, rating wise? Not at the moment, but it may. Yeah, so tangent then like normal. So yeah, I think I'm enjoying Iraya's story more than I am Jasmine's. Like I said, 55% of the way through the book. In the blurb it says they enter an alliance. Why are they not in this alliance 55% of the way through the book? I'm a bit disappointed in that. I'm also disappointed in the hints of a romance with a love interest, but that love interest, I'm just like, I don't need that. I don't need to know that she's fancying him. I don't need that. I have no interest in that. It doesn't need to be there. It has no impact. It's, yeah. Well, apart from the fact it brings in a character who I don't really think it needs to be brought in, but anyway. So yeah, 55% of the way through. Maddie is still doing her sprints, but I am absolutely shattered. As you can probably tell, my eyes are drooping. I'm shiny as anything, so I need to wash my face. So I'm going to go to bed. I think a great start to whatever-a-thon and Cleosha-thon. I did say I would have my Do the Thing-a-thon vlog up today. That's not happened. I ended up having 110 minutes of footage. I have edited 7 minutes. So that will be my plan tomorrow. That will be Wednesday's video, which will be edit in the morning, upload. While it's uploading, carry on reading. Will I finish this book tomorrow? I'm not planning on it. Although, if I read my 220 pages, technically I do finish it. So maybe, let's see. I've gone well over today. I've gone over by 84 pages. So if I read 100 pages tomorrow, I'll be happy. Yeah. A great start. Like I said, a great start to whatever-a-thon and to the Cleosha-a-thon. Do I think this will carry on where I read over 300 pages? Not a chance. But I do think I made the right decision with starting with my biggest book of the month. I think after that though, I'm going to go for one of my smaller ones. I could go for Saga, but I might hold that off for the weekend, but let's see. So I will update you tomorrow when I have made some more progress. Hello, it's Thursday. I did end up finishing Witches Steeped in Gold last night. I gave it 4 stars in the end. The pacing for the first half of this book, it dragged. Oh, it dragged. It literally was, I got to about 60% and it picked up, and I wasn't seeing the same situation from the different eyes. That's how it felt anyway for me. I have started tabbing as well, so I know some things. The magic element, I get it. I think I have like an understanding. I just don't understand some of the things that happened. And also the love interests. You know it's not good when you've got one character but you're getting confused if it's the same character from the two people's eyes. And it felt one of them was very well both of them were very meant to be like enemies to lovers, I think, but it's more enemies to friends, and I feel like the love part is forced, as in blushed and voice changed. And did I read that correctly? I'm just like, it would have had, for one of them, it would have had no impact for them not to be love interest at all, because what his overall plan was worked well in their favour without the love interest part. The other love interest, literally, he was there just to drive that plot on. So 4 stars. I will be starting the second one. I will be pre-ordering the second one. I don't know when it's out yet. But tonight Ro is doing sprints at 7, so I'm going to start Malice. This is my next biggest book on my TBR, and obviously I want to read my biggest books this week. Again, this is a this is a Sleeping Beauty retelling from the eyes of the Wicked Fairy. I know this LGBT repping, this is actually a 5-star prediction of mine, so it does go for one of the prompts or whatever-a-thon. And it's also a prompt for Clear Your Shit, and I can't remember which prompt I had it down for. I don't think it's 5-star prediction, I think it's something else, but I know I definitely had Malice down for that as well. But I'm not starting this one until 7 tonight, because I'm going to read Saga. There's 150 something pages in this book, but it's a comic, so I should get through it pretty quickly. This is also for 2 prompts, one on whatever-a-thon and one on Clear Your Shit, and both the same prompt, a book out of your comfort zone. I don't read comics. I've never read comics, but a lot of people were hyping Saga, and I thought, you know what, this is a perfect chance to give it a start, and there is 9 of them, I think, and I know the last one got released this year and not a lot of people were happy with it, but if I do enjoy it, I might try and do like one a month, and then try and broaden what I read, but let's not get ahead of myself. So yeah, I'm hoping to read this before the sprints tonight, and then start Malice. Obviously I need to get 220 pages, so I'm thinking if I read this and I read at least 100 pages of Alice, I will be okay. But Malice, but I found that I think the writing for Malice is bigger than what it normally would be for a book. Well, yeah, I don't think it's font 10 as people say, I think it's like more font 12. I'm hoping it will be a bit of a quicker read, but you never know, it might be a slow read. But yeah, today's Thursday, so I hope to have this finished by, well, not by Saturday, on Saturday. If I'm doing my 220 pages a day, because it's 400, and I want to say 465-ish pages. 65 or 60, well, 464 pages I should say, so I should really finish this on Saturday, but let's see, it might be a bit like Witches and I might read it in 2 days. I got some book mail today. I got one of my most anticipated books of the year, of Princes and Promises by Sandeya Menon, book 2 in the Rose Academy series, I think it is. It's basically like inspired by the stories, like Disney stories. So the first one was Beauty and the Beast, Enemies to Lovers. The second one is The Prince and the Pauper, so I'm quite looking forward to it. But that's definitely a book for July. So yes, I don't think I've mentioned my tabbing. I just thought with having 2 readathons, I would attempt the tabbing this month and see if it works for me. I think it has. So I do have what I'm tabbing. So for like this one, it shows there's a lot of like, the green is like events or information. There's a lot of that. The red is love interest. The orange is friendships, because I could have just done relationships, but I wanted to kind of differentiate between this is what a love interest is, this is what a friendship part was. The yellow are twists, so as you can see there are quite a few twists that I saw in this book, more towards the end, which is to be expected. And the blue is magic. Now, some of the green isn't just events or information, it could be like something magical happened, and I just put it as an event because technically it was more of an event. But yeah, so I'm kind of enjoying it. It is helping me, because I'll go back to a page and I'll go, oh, that's why I tabbed you there, and it kind of rejigs my memory a little bit. Let's see how it lasts though with me tabbing, because this is me. I might get halfway through the month, but I can't be bothered. But yeah, I don't know if I will tab Saga much because what I know of this book kind of is what I would tab there. Two people on opposite sides of a war who fall in love, have a baby, and both sides start chasing them. So I might tab it, but I might not because it's sure because it's so short. But yeah, so I'm going to go start Saga, and I will update you when I have finished to tell you how far I get through it. So it's been an hour since I did my last update. I finished Saga, 5 stars. I found this so cute. Don't ask me why it's cute because there's not really very many cute moments. There's not gore, but there's a bit of gore. Friday evening, I'm in the kitchen, so ignore washing and things in background. I got to 50% of the way through Malice last night. I've tabbed it. I've not forgotten. Really enjoying it. Really enjoying it. Very quick read. I joined Rose Sprints last night, and I read 198 pages in two and a half sprints. So a quick read. Like I said, enjoying it. Enjoying the fact it's not straight away, oh my god, I see you, you're my soulmate. It's a slow burn, so I'm liking it. It's very much friendship at the moment. There's other friendships which I'm liking. We're finding out history, and you do feel for Malice. You do. And I'm liking the fact I'm feeling for Malice. So yeah, I'm just doing Chloe's sprints now. I've finished tea. So I'm hoping to finish it tonight, and that will mean 3 books down for whatever-a-thon. Friday evening, about 10 o'clock, I have finished Malice. Look at all the tabs. I love this book so much. Oh, so much. The hype is real. I feel 5 stars, absolutely. I knew this was a duology, so I knew it would end with a cliffhanger, I'll say. Well, that's what I thought. There wasn't a cliffhanger. The way it was wrapped up, you could kind of finish it here if you wanted to, but if you did, why? But it does carry on into the second book. It didn't end the way I thought it did. There were, not gonna lie, there were a couple of twists that I saw coming. There were a couple of twists I didn't see coming. The love story between Alice and Aurora, I loved it. It was a slow burn friendship, 2 lovers. I loved it so much. And when the curse broke, yeah. Yeah, 5 stars. I love how some of the people you thought were good were bad, and some of the baddies were actually awful and worse than you thought. They have kind of set up the villain, I think, for future. I think I know who Helen might have as a villain, but I'm hoping that my other thought of who a secondary villain could be turns out to be true. I do want one of the side characters back who you didn't really read much of, but I don't think they will because of how it ended. Yeah, I loved it. The writing was so good as well. I read this so quickly. So do you know how I said I read 198 pages in 2.5 sprints yesterday? I read 346 pages in 3 sprints today with Chloe. That is how quick this book is. Once you if you can see, the green tabs are all at the beginning. That's like my event/information tabs. You get all the information, and like the same with the blue for the magic. And it's kind of like once you've got them and there's no more to kind of learn really, you speed through it almost, but you don't speed through it at a rate where you would lose anything. Like you're not... Excuse me, you speed read it, but you don't lose any information, you don't lose any of the story. So I absolutely adored it. Absolutely a 5 star. This is book number 3 for whatever-a-thon. So there is LGBT rep. This is my 5 star prediction. I hauled it in the last year, and there was a second one, a third one I should say. author's debut book. So I get quite a lot of points for this one as well. And it's my team's, well, I'm not sure if it is a fantasy book or if it's high fantasy. I'm going to ask the Discord because I think it's fantasy, but technically doesn't exist in a world that's like us. So that would be high fantasy, so that would be epic and high that can claim the points, not us. But I'm going to ask the team Discord and see what they say. But yeah, 5 stars, absolutely loved it. I could just stop reading now. I've read my 220 pages plus for today. But I have been invited to watch a D&D game on Sunday. Keyword watch. My friends have done this D&D game for about a year and a half, I want to say, I think. Ada will correct me if I'm wrong because Ada's part of it. And I was invited and I was like, D&D, not really my thing. And then through talking with Ada, and she was like, why do you not want to play? And I was like, because I just don't think I will enjoy it, and I don't think I'll be any good because my memory can be rubbish at times. And she was literally just like, it's a story game. You read stories, you like stories, why would you not like this? And we don't always remember everything. We write stuff down if we need to, and I was like, cool. So she was just like, just come watch. She went, come watch. You don't have to stay if you don't want to. You don't have to play if you don't want to afterwards. And I was like, you know what, I'll do it. So with restrictions lifted, the cuts have started. I'm tired. Yeah, so with restrictions lifting, I got a text today saying, do you want to come watch? And I was like, yeah, go on then. It'll be nice as well, get me out of the house. But obviously if I'm watching D&D, they start about lunchtime. I won't have that much time to read on Sunday. So I will have a day off there. But my plan is tomorrow, well, I'm hoping to start tonight, but it depends if I will or I don't know if I will or not, depends. Yeah. I do want to hopefully start and finish Diary of Blood tomorrow, because that is a prompt for whatever-a-thon. What is it? I keep forgetting the prompts, it's so bad. Diary of Blood, I have it down somewhere. Indie or self-published, and it's a prompt for Clear Your Shit Readathon, which is a horror book. Also, this is a book for Clear Your Shit Readathon, and it is for Ancient Grimoire, a book with 400 plus pages. For some reason on Goodreads this comes up as 400 pages. There's 464, so I think I may need to change that. But yeah, and A Diary of Blood for Clear Your Shit Readathon isn't a horror book, it's a creepy book. It's a retelling of Dracula's Bride. I'm going with creepy. And the cover is creepy. I would get it, but I can't be bothered. So I'm hoping I can read and finish that tomorrow. Apologies for the cut again. Maddie is doing Dash Attack Sprints tomorrow. She normally does that just for her Patreons. I've still not signed up. I keep saying every month, I'm going to sign up to a new person, and I never do, so it's still just Jade. But she's also got a surprise. And I don't know what that surprise is. Sorry, my voice. It's just a croak. I've not got COVID. I have had both jabs. I'm okay, hopefully. So yeah, that is my plan. I also need to try and record my wrap up for May. I have the books there, and I want to try and do my book haul if possible. But I am working at home 3 days next week, so I might do my book haul for May during my lunch hour. Again, sorry for cut. So I might try and do that because it's not as big as April's, but there is still like 20 books. June I don't have as many. July I don't have as many. August I don't really. I think August picks up to 10, and then I think September, like end of the year, I don't have that many, but I don't really have that many pre-orders. But I'm gonna keep it that way just because Christmas. I know people want to buy my stuff. And I want to kind of have that luxury of buying books myself for the 4th time. Sorry for the cut. Yawning, gosh, very tired. Yeah, so I don't want to pre-order too many because I expect to be back in work full time from the office from September onwards. I think that's the plan anyway. So I will have plenty of time to just walk down to Waterstones and back again, because it's literally a 10-minute walk from my office, 10-minute walk back. and I want to be able to have that luxury of buying books without thinking, I'm running out of shelf space. I currently have 2 1/3 shelves of TBR's books, to be read books. I keep them separated just because I don't have shelf space here, but also it's so I know which books I can literally just walk in, pick a book up if needed. And yeah, so I think when I do have that cupboard eventually done, I will stick to that. But I am going to try and wait a few more weeks until restrictions lift a little bit more before calling the landlord, because it's not emergency, so it's going to take a while. So if restrictions are lifted, they may have more jobs cleared, and then they can come out and see me if they need to come see me anyway. So yeah, I'm going to go update book journal for this. I'm going to go update the tracking form. Why don't know what to say that for myself and to do it for the team. And yeah, then update Twitter, and yeah. I honestly don't know how Maddie does it running this, because the amount of tweets I see retweeted and the amount of people in Discord, it's crazy. So if Maddie is somehow watching this, or someone who knows Maddie, thank you so much for running this book readathon. It's just what a girl needs to get through 70 odd to be read books. Although compared to other people, Gav, Becca, who have in hundreds, and probably other people, I just haven't watched their videos yet, I don't feel as bad. But I'm creeping up to that 100, I'm just like, roll it back, roll it back, roll it back. Which is why I'm kind of hoping that Becca does Bookathon again, because I can clear books for that. I'm going to go because that was just another cut. So yeah, I will update you tomorrow where I get to with Dowry of Blood. Hopefully it's me in the morning saying I've started, and me in the evening saying I finished. Hello! Saturday evening, I have read and finished Dowry of Blood by St. Gibson. I love this. This is a Dracula bride reimagining from the eyes of the Bride of Constanta. Yeah, you may be thinking, Michelle, you just finished it, you should know her name. There was either Constanta or Constana, and I could never remember. And I'd read and I'd be like, is this still the same bride? Yes, it was. I loved it. I've never actually read the story of Dracula, but I know the story of Dracula bits and pieces. I don't know the full story. I've never read it. I knew he had 3 brides. This is a polyamorous version where he has brides, he has husbands, he has lovers. I loved it. It showed how a loving relationship can get very toxic. It was all from Constanta's viewpoint, and even though there aren't chapters as parts, I actually found that really nice, because I wasn't focused on, oh, what chapter I'm on. I was just reading on to the next page. And even though it covered quite a few hundred years, I really enjoyed it. It was really quick to read. I'm still not sure if it's a 5-star or a 4-star at the moment. I'm still deciding. I'm thinking more 4 than 5, just because I don't know why. Well, I do know why, but it's not a good reason to not give it 5 stars. Basically, I'd like to know more about what he was doing and how their relationship built. From what I saw, we did get a lot of the relationship build, but I'd like just a little bit more, so I think it definitely will be a 4 stars. This is published by a publishing company called Nix, and it's actually based in Sheffield, which is South Yorkshire, and they focus on LGBTQIA plus books. This was the first book of theirs. There's another book of theirs that I want to read. I can't remember the name, but I just know it's got a purple cover with 2 girls in it. I think it's Sweet and Bitter Magic. I don't want to say that for sure, but I will definitely be buying more from them because I absolutely love this book, and I think I will definitely buy more from this author as well, because, like I said, even though it's 4 stars, that's because of me. It's not because it's crap. Do you know what? Is it 4 stars? No, it's not. It's 5. I couldn't fault the writing. I couldn't fault the character building or the world building, because it was all built. So you know what? Yeah, 5 stars. Because, like I said, there was nothing to make me go, oh, I don't want to carry on reading this. So yeah, 5 stars. So that means that book 4 for whatever a thorn read and book 3 for Clear Your Shit. So, get me handy little book out. So, for Whatever-a-thon, this covers LGBTQIA+. It's a book out of my comfort zone because it's kind of like a horror fantasy. I don't read a lot of horror, but it's not a fantasy, so I'm not marking it down for teen points. Well, teen genre. I hold it's an indie and self-published book. Whole within the last year as well, so that's 3 prompts done. I don't know, I struggled there. And for Clear Your Shit, for a bag of teeth, this is a creepy book. So, like I said, book 4 for Whatever-a-thon and book 3 for Clear Your Shit. I am going to start on the book tonight. I'm in 2 minds whether or not to start Ash Princess, The Ravens, or Spellslinger, so that's 3 minds. Ada and I have agreed that we will do the buddy read for The Last Girl on week commencing the 14th. I forgot the date then, don't know why. Really looking forward to that. It's only 431 pages, so we're going to try and read it over 4 days, because it's only like 108 pages or something like that a day, which is doable. So yeah, so that's planned. Like I said, I am going to start, even though I have reached my daily goal of 220 pages, because I am going to watch a D&D game tomorrow, I'm not sure if I will read. So I want to start something tonight so that if needed, I can read tomorrow if I have time when I get home. But yeah, I will update you tomorrow. Sorry, I'm looking because that's where my books are. So I need to go upload this. So I need to go fill in the form for Whatever-a-thon. The 2 forms, tracking form and my form. I need to then update Goodreads, update my reading journal, update Twitter. I haven't updated Instagram yet. And then decide which book I will start. But 5th of June, and I am 4 books down out of 17. Well, I don't know what, not even out of 17. But that doesn't mean I've got 13 books left, because I've planned 2 of them for buddy reads. So I've got 11 books to try and squeeze in. I can do it. I can do it, she says. But anyway, I'll update you tomorrow. Also, I didn't end up filming today. I had a really lazy day. I just did my pyjamas. I half made my bed, half didn't. I still do finish my pillows. I did my duvet though, and that's the main thing, because me and duvets do not get on. But yeah, I just had a lazy day. So I would blame that on me going back to work on Monday, but I didn't know what, I'm working from home Monday, so it'll still feel like I'm not working, but even though I am. But I'm looking forward to working. Chatting with a group, seeing what happened. But yeah, I'm blathering now. So I will update you now, probably tomorrow, to tell you what book I have started tonight. Hello, Monday morning. Sorry for not updating yesterday and uploading yesterday. I wanted to finish this yesterday. I didn't. I did read my 220 pages needed. I have 130 to go. I just got to 10 o'clock. I was like, I'm not updating anything. I'm just going to sleep. And that's what I did. So yeah, now 68% of the way through Ash Princess. Enjoying it. It's going kind of the way I thought it would. Like a bit predictable. So it's about it's a 3.5 at the moment, I'll say. Nothing too grand. You can actually see that I really enjoyed it at the beginning, and now as I've got more and more through, I'm tabbing less, because while there's stuff still going on, it's nothing like, oh, I didn't see that coming, or I didn't see that bit of information being told to me. So yeah, so this is it for last week's video now. I'll wrap it up really quickly. I will be finishing Ash Princess tonight. But I will update you in next week's vlog for that. But a good start to June, I think. I've read 4 3/4, 2/3 of a book. Could be better, could be worse. I don't know why the pause was there, I do apologise. So yeah, that's the end of this week's vlog. There will be a video on Wednesday or Thursday. It will be my May wrap up. And then next week's vlog will be up on Sunday. I promise it'll be Sunday. And then the week after will be my May book haul. I need to get back on top of uploading when I say I will. But yeah, a good start to Whateverathon. Well, update on Whateverathon. So obviously I'm now 4 books in. I have gone from Immortal to a Youngling, which is always good. I've read 1,405 pages without Ash Princess. And I have 1,100 points, but then because obviously I went to a Youngling, I have an extra 500 points, that's 1,600. And even though the books I've read, all there, have multiple prompts, I still have 6 to complete. So that is Cover Reminds You of a Pride Flag, Reread a Comfort Read, Poll Read, Fits TBR Prompt, Disability Mental Health Rep, Bookish Creators Fave List, and Title Last Letter, Title First Letter. So 7 prompts. However, Ash Princess I can cover for TBR prompt. I can't remember the young lady's name. She is a smallish creator. She does Jenga. I will link her down below. One of her prompts was a blue cover. Ash Princess is blue. And then actually, because I'm reading Ash Princess, I need to read The Stranger, which is in there somewhere. It's that one next to the pink one. Because I don't include so Ash Princess S, Stranger S, so that covers it. But yeah, a good start to Whateverathon and Clear Your Shit. I read 3 prompts out of 9, so I can't be doing too bad. But yeah, that's it for this week's vlog. Again, so like I said, next video will be Wednesday or Thursday, depending on when I edit and upload, and obviously my internet. But until then, I know I don't give my normal spiel, but I feel like this video, I feel that's a bit too much for a vlog. So I'm going to try and change it up. Don't ask me how. So I'm going to leave this really awkwardly and just say bye. But yeah, I will see you on Wednesday. Bye.